just realized you guys now get to see when I'm recording this. I'll wait till 6:28. Oh, never mind. It is 6:28. oh, oh, it's kind of loud. Is it? No, I think it's good. I think it's good. It just sounds not that loud to me because I don't know. Welcome to the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe Edition. I've never played the Stanley Parable. I mean, you saw me push the button, but I playing this for the first time. This game came out like way too long ago. I don't. I'll put it up on the screen. I don't feel like looking it up right now. But it's like I haven't. I saw the game. I'll be honest when it first came out, but it's been so long. I don't remember any of it. So this is like a completely new experience for me. I think everything's good. There's captions. There's subtitles. They told me to turn on already. Uh, right? Yeah. I think everything's good. All right. Let's just get into it. Let's not waste any more time. Did I say the end is never? Fair enough. Oh,
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
I'll be quiet for this part.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year.
Sounds great.
Although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi.
Wow.
Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
That was smooth. Okay, so basically what this game is, you play as a guy named Stanley. I remember most of that besides part of it. I mean, I remember this game a little bit, not everything, but you're a guy named Stanley. You sit at a computer. You work at something 427, office 427, and there's a narrator, and you basically just listen to him or you ignore him. That's your.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. But I think for this first run, we'll just kind of. Okay, yeah, all these are locked, but I think we'll just kind of listen to the narrator first before we do anything game breaking, and kind of leave him.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
You're gonna judge me for every single thing that I do? God, this guy's annoying. Does that actually say the time? No. I thought that's why it asked me to set the in-game time. Okay, there is just no one here. Lettuce. Oh, someone spilled their coffee. Someone had to admit. Oh, good mug. I get that reference. What is the clicking sound? Alright, okay. I'm gonna stop asking questions. Keep looking around. Oh.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Which one's my left? Oh, I remember now. Yeah, okay. I'll just listen to him. What's the worst that can happen? 413, 412, whatever. Nothing here. No one here.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Hey, go back a slide. I missed that last one. How to solve a dispute with a coworker. Let it ball up inside you. Take it out passive-aggressively on other coworkers. Missed that one. Can we go back? Never mind. Using slides to assure employees that everything is okay. Make sure your slide has a slick blue graphic header. And throw some bevel on all the text. You're going too fast, man. Can you slow down? Everything is unique. You most of all. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. That's very kind. Number of slides on this slide. Charts, charts and slides, slides. Good to know. What great graphics we got here. They put. Oh, great at which charts on the same slide. Okay, I don't think there's anything here, but there's so much detail that you could probably stand there and wait, and there'd just be tons of stuff going on.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Right, he's right. There's nothing here. No point. Close it. We don't need it. Alright,
Coming
which
to
way?
a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I got you. I remember now. Okay, not that one. Oh, this one. Very nice. Very nice. He gets his own little area up here. Nice up here, honestly. And I can't jump. I could have figured there was nothing back there, but...
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Alright, give me a few seconds. I want to see if you can play the piano. I didn't try every key. Alright, no. You can't play the piano. Or run.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs.
Oh my god, bro. Are you gonna
Trying to
sit here and
input
criticize?
anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on
What?
the
That's crazy.
keypad,
Oh,
Stanley
I
happened
can't
to
believe I figured
input
that out.
the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened
Oh,
passageway.
that one. By the fireplace. That was just here. I feel like I can't talk with the narrator talking because I don't want him to like cut me off while I'm in the middle of saying something. It's also very dark here, but I guess that's what they intended. So, we'll just let him talk again. He's gonna cut me off anyways. Or not. Funny enough, I bought this game like a couple months before the deluxe version came out, and
Descending deeper into the building,
like that. I
Stanley
knew he was gonna do
realized
it one
he
of these
felt
times.
a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
But I had this game. I bought the original version a few months before the.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Ah, crazy. But there's an escape thing here. We'll come back to that. We'll come back to that. You know what? That's obviously a lie. Obviously, I can tell. I can feel it.
The
Yes.
lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Why are there so many pathways leading to just? Like, couldn't we just have one button that does this? I feel like this is. Yeah, no, this is pretty dumb.
Now the monitors jumped to
Oh,
life.
fired.
Their
That guy's
true
fired.
nature revealed.
That guy's also
Each
fired.
bore the number of an employee in the building. Stanley's co-workers.
My god.
The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen. And Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
We're stuck in a goddamn workplace. What's this one do? It's got a
This
person
mind
on it.
control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true.
Oh,
Had
it's an
Stanley
elevator.
really been under someone's control all this time?
I
Was this
guess
the
so.
only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions
There
had
it
been
is.
manipulated to accept it blindly?
It's, it's crazy.
No. He refused to believe it. He
with Stanley.
couldn't accept it. His
It's
own
impossible.
life in someone else's control? Never. It was
Never.
unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible?
No, that's
Had he
impossible.
truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Unless the impossible is possible, you
Here
just
was
have to
the
make it so.
proof. The heart of the operation. Controls
control status
labeled with
offline.
emotions. Happy or sad or
Okay,
content.
Okay.
Walking,
Faculty power.
eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place.
3.
And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Let's go, Stanley. Okay. How do I do that? I guess in the faculty facility power, I cannot read. Mind control, idle, awaiting input. What did it say over there? Who cares? System power, off or on? Whoops. Oh.
Blackness
What happened?
and
Oh.
a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
Was it?
Yes.
He did
had
it.
Won.
We did it.
He had defeated
That was easy.
the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where
True.
had his co-workers gone?
He's right.
How had he
These are the
been
questions we
freed
need
from
answers
the
to.
machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer
That
would
is
anyone
deep.
tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
Oh, I didn't realize they could move. Dang. It's beautiful out here. But why is it just a black
Stanley
building?
felt the cool
Never mind.
breeze upon his skin,
It's just like
the
a black
feeling
box.
of liberation.
A void.
the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Oh yeah. Good end. Good ending. Good game. Beat the game, get your first achievement. I wasn't really expecting that to be that quick. Not gonna lie. I hope that makes sense. So now what? Now I just do it again. Alright. Back in. Round 1, let's do it again.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Maybe he did. Maybe he
No
did.
matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Wait a second. Nah, nothing happened. Dang it. Okay. Now we're just gonna disobey him, I guess. Let's just do everything he tells us not to.
Stanley went around touching
What
every
did it-
little thing in the
Sorry.
office,
Oh.
but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
How do I do that? What? Oh. Um. What if I just run around shutting down every computer? Then what? Huh? Who's gonna stop me? I don't see anyone here. Is there 420 around here? No. Probably back. Dang. Alright, whatever. I don't know how to do this. I'll probably figure that out sooner or later, I'd hope. Does it let us go back there? Maybe not. Oh, probably no, it doesn't. After we go in here, it doesn't. Um, what? Hold on, what does that achievement mean? Wait, I'm kind of confused what the achievement means. Oh, did I press jump button too many times? Is that what happened? Is that how the mighty have fallen? That doesn't sound important. Can I just spam buttons on my keyboard? No. No, that does not work. Uh, okay, good to know. If I just backtrack, what does he do? What's he gonna do? Nothing. Wait. Oh, wait. Ah. Ah. Oh. Now what? Can I go back inside? Alright, this is probably another ending. Let's go for it.
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map until he heard this narration and realized it was
Yeah.
part of the game's design all along.
No, I could have
He
figured.
then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes. Now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be?
Yep.
Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in? Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
Yeah, I am. No.
Ah, then in that case, we'll continue.
Good.
But now, here comes the real question. What do you think would have happened if you had told me that you wanted this to stop? Do you think it would have been particularly different?
Yeah.
Would I have taken the same idea but rephrased it superficially to fit that answer? Perhaps you never would even have thought of it if I hadn't brought up the issue in the first place. Oh, now think about it. Will it be worth it for you to restart and then come back here just to do the other option? Clearly, this whole gag takes some time. What if the other option is even longer? How long will you spend in total
Is he
just
trying to
to
get me to
have heard
press yes?
all the narration? Oh, and this is Rich. Perhaps you've just played the other option, and now you've come to see what happens in this one.
I didn't.
So, what do you think? Which choice was the better one? Imagine if you had selected continue on your first playthrough, how tantalizing it would be not knowing what happens when you pick the other option. Indeed, you are one of the lucky ones. Though if the other option is really miserable to listen to, then perhaps you're not. In fact, I'm just going to say that no one who's listening to this is
How long
lucky.
is this?
Well, now, I've built up the other options so much that I'm going to stop talking and leave you to your decision whether to come back here, continue with the game, or just sit in this spot forever and ever. Cheers.
So, am I just stuck here? What if I just press yes? I assume if I press yes, he's gonna restart me, but I don't know. I don't want to just sit here and wait and be like, oh, I knew something was gonna happen because I have no idea. Oh. Oh, I'm just stuck here. That's what's. He wasn't lying. Alright, now what?
All of his co-workers
Who's gonna
had
stop
gone.
me?
What could it mean?
Who's gonna stop me?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Who's gonna stop me? Now what?
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map
Oh.
until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in? Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet? Well, I don't know how to say this politely, but you could literally just hit escape and restart the game any old time you want. Like
Good.
right now.
I'll pass.
You could have done it just then. Now would also be an appropriate time to quit. Any
Yeah.
of these points and so many, many more, all of them are appropriate.
You're right.
I'm enjoying what seems to be an internal conflict going on where you are literally unable to act on your own desires to restart the game. So, just to push the envelope, I'm going to try and make this as miserable as possible and see how long you can maintain.
Good. Oh, this is fire. Alright. This was the better option, clearly.
There once was a man named Stanley, who people considered so manly. But the truth must be told, he was not very old and was quite particularly gangly. What Stanley liked most was buttons. He pushed them like some kind of glutton. He did it all day in a meaningful way, but his brain had long ceased to function. Which is why he is in this parable and lives an existence quite terrible. And if you are not strong and keep playing along, you too will become quite unbearable. Yes. You too will become quite unbearable.
Is it just gonna loop or is he just gonna sit here and play the guitar? Because honestly, I don't care if he just sits here and plays the guitar. I think he actually just sits here and plays the guitar this whole time. Why do they have a jump keybind in here? What? What do you mean jump? Alright, whatever. I'll restart. I'm not gonna sit here and wait for 3 hours. Alright.
All of his co-workers
That was
were
that.
gone.
Yes.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Okay. Let's turn these. Okay. I get it now. Alright. Okay. Okay, that makes more sense. Oh, I didn't even notice that computer's on. I just keep looking in these rooms just in case something, because there's doors open in each room. Well, maybe not every room, but most of the rooms have like open doors. So it just confuses me. Okay, so if I restart again here, then what? Is there a different computer on?
Just a step through this door, Stanley thought to himself, that's all I need. If I can make it through this door, I can make it through them all.
That was different. Good to know. Okay, wait. There's none here now. Oh, wait, is it back here?
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a
Huh.
trace of his co-workers.
Maybe it's a different room? Perhaps? Perhaps the input, because it's not on the other computers. So I assume it's got to be somewhere else then. It's not in there, right? Wait, that's not even a computer. That's a printer. Are there any other computers? No, that's it. Oh. No. No. Why would you do this to me? Oh. I'm sure I didn't miss any.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement?
Is it an
Click a
achievement?
door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away.
I didn't know that was an achievement.
A measly 5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times.
I just
I
did.
would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
not working. It's not doing anything. I'm gonna sit here until I get an achievement. I don't even think there is an achievement for this. Just click on the door 435 times.
I have to say, I'm still not
that makes
feeling the
sense.
satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks.
Joke's on you. I played Bed Wars.
No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley.
Oh.
I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
Oh my god. Where's door number 417? I have to go find it now. You're gonna make me go find. Let me take a drink. Door 417. I have to go all the way to door. Oh.
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
Or it's just making me go on a scavenger hunt. Which one's for? Oh.
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
Yeah, now see, this is fun. This is fun. I can get behind this. This is a good game. Where's 415?
Now, back to door number 437.
Oh my god. Alright, fine. Back to door number 41437.
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine. All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
No, I think we're getting, I think one of these days it's gonna work.
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
Okay. I don't know if I can do that. Oh, wait.
Yes! This is great!
Okay,
You're
I did
putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go
Okay.
give me a few clicks on door 416.
I got you. Alright, let's do it.
We've almost got it!
I can feel
now
it.
the copy machine, do that one again!
Got you. Where is it? It's all the way back. That's right. I thought there would be another one.
Finish it off, Stanley! 5 clicks on door 430!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yes!
Let's
We
go.
did it!
Hey,
Oh,
easy
wow.
achievement. That's
That
it.
felt amazing.
I can agree with that.
Oh, you really earned it, Stanley. Nothing could hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come today. Just think, only a few minutes ago, you believed an achievement was worth 5 little clicks.
You're right.
Really
I can't believe
now.
I would do such a thing.
What were you thinking?
Alright, I'm gonna continue.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room,
I
and
don't care.
Stanley knew it perfectly well.
I did.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Exactly. Where is the employees lounge? I assume just straight, yeah, that's what.
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
It's very
Stanley
beautiful.
simply stood here, drinking it all in.
I'm just clicking things, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, let's continue.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
The first open door on my left. Oops. It's closed now. My bad.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's
Okay,
incredible
that's-
he wasn't fired years ago.
Do not lie. If you're lying right now, stop it. No, I'm not lying. I would never. Was that? Alright, let's continue.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've
Oh.
gotten off on the wrong foot here.
No,
I'm
no,
not
I-
your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be
Or-
difficult,
oh.
but the fact is that the
There's that.
story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me. This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Who's she? Anyways, employees should never, under any circumstance, attempt. Is this one open? This one is closed. door B1 is closed. Or the door to door B1 is closed. Now what? Alright. Nothing here. Oh.
That's her, Stanley.
Oh.
You need
That's
to be
her.
the one to do this, to reach out to her.
Oh, I have
If you
to
can
answer the
truly
phone.
place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Fine. I'll do it. I'll do it. Hey, I'll be honest. I'm a man. Oh, where am I? This is door
Oh,
427.
Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven.
I love bread.
All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Gotcha.
You did.
Oh,
What
come
is that?
on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife?
No.
They'd want to commit their life to you. I'm trying to
Wow,
make a point
that
here,
hurt.
Stanley. I'm trying to get you to
Ouch.
see something.
That
Come
hurt me.
inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
Okay. Hello. We don't even have an oven.
This is a very sad story
That's a
about the
microwave.
death of a man named Stanley.
I died? Good morning, Chris. Why? Okay.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow.
Oh.
He has a job that demands nothing of him.
I have an
And
idea of
every
what's going
button
on
that he
here,
pushes
but we
is a
have no
reminder
oven.
of the
There's not even an
inconsequential
oven
nature
here.
of his existence.
Is that an oven?
Look at him there,
Doesn't look
pushing
like an oven.
buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now
Can't
he's
even get to
pushing
the
a
oven.
button. Now he's eating lunch.
I do
Now
always.
he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
I can't jump. Gee,
But in his mind,
I'm really good at this.
In his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk,
Can I leave?
Stanley
Oh.
dreamed of wild
I
expeditions
cannot.
into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands.
So you
It
come
was
here
wonderful.
often?
And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Okay to watch TV.
And so he began to
What the heck?
fantasize about his own job.
I was
First, he
so
imagined
excited.
that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
Just have to spend time with the boys. Oh, now we're
So
talking.
he went
What
further.
happened?
He imagined that he
Hey,
came to two open doors
I always spend
and
time
that
with
he
the
could
boys,
go
you know.
through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would
Just
mean
wanna
something was almost too wonderful to behold.
Press M to prepare dinner. With what? My oven that looks like 6 different cabinets? Yeah, sure.
As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it
My
with many
oven's turned
possible
into file
paths and
cabinets.
destinations.
How unfortunate.
Down one path lay an enormous round room
My quote-unquote
with
oven.
monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby.
What?
And he called it the Stanley Parable.
Ah. Tell your kids a story. What kids? My mannequin kids? Bro.
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over
Waiting
and
for
over,
something to
wishing
change.
beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down
That
some
box
new
always
path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
Tell your wife you love her. She's a mannequin.
But there is no
Oh,
answer.
she's a
How
desk.
could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing
She's
the
a
same
I hate
buttons
Mondays
he
mug.
always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he
Oh.
spends here, the more
back at work.
invested he gets. The more
still
he
a door here.
forgets which life is the
Also
real
a
one.
bed. We don't have those at work. Go to sleep in my bed. That's now suddenly.
And I'm trying to
Oh,
tell
it's still
him
here.
this, that
Oh.
in this world he can never
Nothing
be
changed.
anything
I thought
but an
something changed.
observer. That as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself.
I don't know what happened.
But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
What you gonna do if I don't do it then? Be at work in the morning? I'll pass. I'd rather sleep in. Alright, whatever.
You see?
Oh,
Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How
unalive.
can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
press R to question nothing. Alright.
I suppose I can't, not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again.
Please die.
Stanley pushed a button.
I'll pass.
And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button.
Okay, it just...
And I tried.
Oh. I really like how that ended with, please die. Just... it's just... Nothing subtle. Just... At least it was honest and straight up. Oh, I'm back. Okay. What?
Wait, Stanley thought to himself. Am I sure that the orders stopped coming in? How is that possible? They never stopped. Surely I was mistaken. No, but Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No, this couldn't go anywhere except badly.
I'm going back to
The
work.
thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me.
Oh, what have I done?
And I will be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell.
There's a clock
But
here.
the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
Oh. That was a good one. I thought about
A
that.
soft
I was
wind
like,
blew outside and
what if I
perhaps
just-
rain started.
what if I
And
just
if it did, it stopped
close
shortly
the door
after.
myself?
Stanley
That-
hoped that he would one day see weather.
That's true. I can't really see anything. It's just a white void out there. Any more computers to turn off? Nothing. Alright. There was another way I thought about going. Other than, like,
When
through
Stanley
here,
came to a
you
set
go
of
right.
2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
you can...
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yep, that's exactly what I'm doing. But you can jump down, I think, off the platform.
Yes,
Um,
this room. What? But eager to get back to business,
Alright, that's right.
Stanley took the first open door on his left.
The first open door on my left is now closed. So, straight over here.
Stanley was so
Over
bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
That's so true. I don't know how I'm still here.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else
You
can
can
be
jump.
difficult.
See that
but
open
the
door?
fact is that the
You can, like,
story
jump
has
off.
been about
Not
nothing
jump off,
but
but just
you
kind of fall off.
all this time.
Because you can't jump. They made
There's
that
someone you've been
specifically clear.
neglecting, Stanley. What? Really?
Yeah.
I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others?
I
Are
do.
you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
Yes.
Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
I assume this is the only way I can go. So,
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Ah. Now, what if I walk through the blue door? Okay. I'll go through the red door. This one.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I wanted to stop.
Oh.
We would
This is
both
a
be
terrible
so
idea.
much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
Oh. Okay. I'll go through the red door, and then whatever ending I get here, I'll end and then I'll do another episode later. Probably tomorrow, maybe, if I record it.
What
What
do
is
we
this?
want? What are we looking for?
Ooh.
Here. Yes.
This is nice.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
It is.
If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy. I actually feel
This is a nice
happy.
place, honestly. This is very nice. Unfortunately, I feel like standing here is not going to do much, so I'm going to continue on through this doorway.
No, wait. Where are you going?
What if I went back? Whoa.
Right. Where were we?
Okay, never mind. Maybe I should have stayed. I really like the colors. Is this going to form into something? Maybe? Or do I go through the door? Oh? What happened? Everything's gone. So I think I'm supposed to go through the door? Maybe?
Oh no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
What's at the top of the stairs? How would I hurt myself on the stairs? There's a safety railing. They don't call it a safety railing.
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
Oh.
Please, Stanley, think about what you're doing.
Oh. Is that room still... Look, I'm trying to get every possibility here. I'm the possibility man. I'm not gonna just go straight for things, despite the fact I went straight for the ending, like almost immediately. What is that? Can I pick that up? No, I can only look at it. Okay. Very nice. Now what happens?
Good. We can't be too safe. Promise me you won't go back there. Just stay here.
But there's nothing here, bro. It's just... I've come back here 6 times, and it's just changed colors, like, 3 times. You can see the green slowly fading away. So it's just changed the red. Whoa, okay, that's right. I'll be back. Updated me on what happened.
No! What do we talk about? You're risking everything we achieved here.
Yeah, but... What if we went back? Think about it. Hear me out.
You are going to stay here, aren't you?
Can I just jump off here? No. Sorry, I'm considering my actions. Consider my choices. Like, if I were to go back to the staircase and then go
You
up.
heard me before, didn't you? You will die. What about this isn't getting through to you?
Good question. All of it. If I just keep going back, is he just gonna keep talking? Like, how much effort did they put into this one bit? Just because they put a lot of effort. You can see how much effort they put with all the little details and stuff. So I wouldn't be surprised if there's just so much happening. Oh, is this back to the original? Maybe. Okay, I think that's it. I think this is the part where I die. I think this is where it ends. Maybe the red door wasn't such a good idea. You know what? Blue is my favorite color, as you can see by everything, my brand. So, bye-bye.
No!
Oh.
Oh, thank God you lived. You had me worried there for a moment.
Yeah.
Now, can we please get back to the other room?
Yeah, my legs seem to be broken. So,
There. See? This is what you want. This is where we can both be happy. We really can. If we stop moving, we just have to stop moving.
oh, Okay, so if I stop moving, then what happens? What am I supposed to be looking at? Hmm. I think this is it. I think this is the last.
Stanley, go back. There's nothing good that can come from this.
This is the longest going bit. Like, I'm just not even saying anything. I've got nothing to say. Oh, I never got to say that thing earlier because I kept getting cut off. I bought this game before the deluxe version came out. Like I said, a few months before, maybe even like half a month.
No, what are you
half a
doing?
month, half
Do
a
you
year.
just not believe me? What can I say to convince you?
Nothing. I considered playing it, and then I didn't play it, and then right when I decided, like, oh, fine, I'll finally play it. It came out with the deluxe version, and so I was like, well, I mean, I might as well buy it. And I got a sale on it because if you own the original, then you got a sale. So, worth it. Oh.
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. Can you do that for me? Yes, perhaps you can. Perhaps you finally see what I'm talking about.
I'm confused.
I know you'll see. You'll see that we can't be happy if we leave this place. You can see that, can't you?
I mean, it's just gonna restart. I could just come back here. I mean, what am I missing? What am I supposed to do? Alright, I'm gonna do it. I can't waste any more time.
No, perhaps not.
I feel like I've gotten slower because my legs are breaking. I mean, that makes sense. If you jumped from that high.
My God, is this really how much you dislike my game?
No,
That you'll
no.
throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it?
No.
You're literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy.
Oh,
Am
that's
I
not
reading
it.
the situation correctly?
No. You're just not reading the situation correctly at all. Wait, what? Oh yeah, that's crazy. Anyways, bye. I didn't die.
Maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore.
How many times?
I just wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too much to ask.
I
It
tried.
looks like you wanted to make a choice after all. Well, this one is yours.
I tried. Oh, I sat in that room for like 40 minutes. 3 to 6 minutes. It didn't do anything. Wonk.
Is it over?
Yeah,
It's going to restart, isn't it?
probably.
I'm going back.
Sorry. Well, that's where I'm gonna end this one. Unless something different happens. No, that's it. That's where I'm gonna end this. Yeah. I'll make a part 2, obviously, because there's so much I missed. There's so many more endings in this one than the first one. Hence the word deluxe in it. So, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Either tomorrow, Sunday, or next Friday, depending on when I decide to record. And if I need to edit anything, I will. But, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, please do leave a like and consider subscribing. It's free, and you can always unsubscribe anytime. See you guys in the next video. Goodbye.